just launched a brand new product and I'm here for it. You know I'd always share my kitchen secrets and my new finds with you all, and from the excitement in my voice, you can tell that I'm extremely thrilled at this new discovery. Sweet potatoes are my absolute favorite root vegetables, and you can imagine my delight when I found out that Sympli Nigeria has now added it to their range of products. I have a bittersweet relationship with sweet potatoes. Whenever I remember the struggle with peeling it, I literally just get totally discouraged from making a meal. Then again, I just remember the taste of it at the end of the day and I reconsider. But with this new invention by Sympli, I really do not have to worry about struggling with the peeling because it's already been peeled, cleaned and cut for me. All I need to do now is just focus on making a delicious recipe using the Sympli sweet potato cubes. How awesome is that? If you're anything like me and you're a lover of sweet potatoes, then you would definitely love today's recipe. So let's get right into the cooking action, shall we? For this recipe, we'll be needing the Sympli sweet potato cubes, some gizzard chunks or any protein of your choice. We'll be needing some minced garlic as well, some chopped bell peppers and chopped fresh peppers, roughly blended tomatoes, vegetable oil, diced onions, seasonings, and of course, some salt to taste. As usual, the full ingredient list will be on our website and you can find the link in the description box down below, so be sure to check it out, okay? Now, we're going to begin by opening up the sweet potato cubes, and then I'm going to transfer it into a pot that already has some boiling water in it. I'll cover the pot and allow this to cook for about 10 minutes or until it's nice and soft. While it is cooking, we'll get started on the sauce. I grab the pan and place it on the heat, and then afterwards I grab the gizzard chunks and transfer it into the pan, followed by the diced onions. All the onions goes into the pan as well, including the minced garlic, the chopped peppers, and all of the seasonings, as well as some salt to taste. I also added some water, enough to cook the gizzard chunks through. I mix everything to combine, and then I cover the pot and allow this to cook for about 15 to 18 minutes or until the gizzard pieces are very soft. Now, at this time, the sweet potatoes are nice and soft. I take it off the heat and allow it to cool down completely. Then I transfer it into my food processor and add some butter as well. This butter is going to make it really nice and moist. And afterwards, I just turn on the processor and allow this to blend until it was completely pureed. You want it to be very soft and silky. Now, if you don't have a food processor, you can also go ahead and use a mortar and pestle. At this time, you would achieve same result. But this is exactly the consistency you're looking for. Very soft, silky, and smooth. Now, I'll just set that to the side and continue with the sauce. When the gizzard is nice and soft and the water has dried out completely, I'm going to go ahead and add the chopped bell peppers and the roughly blended tomatoes, as well as a little tiny bit of vegetable oil, just to help fry up all of these ingredients. Afterwards, I'll just give it a good mix to combine. And then I added a little bit of pepper and more garlic, and then I added more seasonings as well. You can find the full ingredient list in the description box down below. I also added some salt to taste. I gave it another mix, and then I just covered the pot and allowed this to cook for another 8 to 10 minutes until it was perfectly fried. Now, the longer it cooks, the more intensified the flavor would be. So you want to have some patience at this time and allow this to just simmer gently on the heat, okay? Afterwards, I open up the pot and boom guys, the sauce is ready. To serve, I'm just going to place the mashed potatoes on a plate and just create a well at the center and place the sauce right at the center of the mashed potatoes. And that's it guys. This recipe is very easy to create and everyone would absolutely love it. Now, if you don't want to go extra like me, you can just simply fry up your sweet potatoes in some oil. Just pour some oil in the pan and allow it to heat up slightly. Then just transfer the sweet potato cubes into a bowl and season with some salt. Toss it together to combine and then just go ahead and fry it in the oil. Now, you do not need to wait for this to thaw. You can fry from frozen, and just ensure that your oil is nice and hot. It takes about 4 to 5 minutes to fry this completely. Afterwards, I just take out the sweet potatoes from the pot and then I'll place it on a plate that's lined with paper towel just to absorb the excess oil. Now all I did is just serve up the fried sweet potato chunks and the sauce, and boom guys, another meal is ready. So you can either choose to make the mashed potatoes and the sauce, or you can just simply fry up your sweet potato cubes and serve it with the sauce. Whichever one your heart desires, just do you, okay? You will still end up with a delicious meal that everyone is certainly going to love. Listen, if you're still contemplating on whether or not to join the Simply Delicious recipe train, then this yummy plate of sweet potato mash with this yummy gizzard sauce should definitely convince you. Okay, again, I'll put the list of the supermarket where you can find the Simply Delicious range of products, and be sure to follow Simply on all of your social media platforms and share your recreations with them. I'm sure that they would definitely love to see it. My job here is done, guys. I'll see you again next time with another Simply Delicious recipe. Until then, remember to be very kind to one another, love yourselves generously, and it's me, the Queen of Fun and Fast Cooking, signing out right now. Take care, guys.